I like to have a lot of different people in my life that I call muses. Muses are just teachers, but they're very potent teachers. They're really good friends who serve as creative inspiration for me. And when I engage with my various muses of different form, sometimes I'm confronted with different perspectives that pull me away from my center. Sometimes these are really good experiences because they make me see different things I wouldn't normally pursue. But on the other hand, where's the balance between staying authentic to yourself and staying true to yourself, staying centered, as well as kind of exploring new things that maybe are outside of your comfort zone and maybe actually are not something that resonate with you? And so the way to do this, to distinguish between how far should you go in certain ways, is through having a list of non-negotiables, like having, what are your principles in life? These are things to write down, things to ponder. You could almost call it a personal constitution, which is what the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, that book, talks about, is developing your own set of principles, your own constitution. And that's a wonderful thing to refer to, because when you develop this, and you're being asked to do something that maybe you don't feel comfortable doing, you can refer to what are your principles. And the principles can be things like, I'm going to strive to be as compassionate as I can be. I'm going to, what is my purpose? My purpose personally is, that I feel like, is I want to make the world a more harmonious and better place. I want to help human-nature relations, basically, and make a more sustainable world. And everyone's purpose will probably be a little bit different, but someone should never take you away from your purpose. So these are things to ponder about. Indeed, writing can be quite a meditative act. I like to do stream of consciousness writing, where you just write everything that comes to your mind. Maybe it's about a problem, or maybe it's just your general life. And after sometimes many pages, you oftentimes find the answer to your questions. Because once again, this helps externalize the situation so that we can kind of see it. When we're trying to think of all of our problems, it's like having a small desk in our brain where we only have 3 pieces of paper in front of us. But when we write, we can literally have as many pieces of paper in front of us as we want. And so then we can kind of see things from a broader perspective and therefore find our answers. So writing is powerful. And as I always tell in each group we do here, a good homework thing to do is something called morning pages, which is from the Artist's Way, the book The Artist's Way. And that is where the first thing in the morning, once again it's a routine, a habit, the first thing in the morning you do is you write 3 things, or rather, well, first you write 3 things of what you're grateful for, but you write 3 pages of anything and everything that comes into your mind. And you intend that this is not going to be read by anyone. You don't have to care about grammar or spelling or anything. The main purpose is to get all of the things that are bouncing around in our minds out of our minds onto paper. It releases our minds from having to grasp a hold of it, and it allows ourselves to have that state of mind where we are more of the observer and less of the incessant thinker.